Hey everyone, Lyle here from West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange, and today I got a vintage silver bar that we're going to put to the test. Hello everyone, my name is Lyle and I own West Tennessee Gold and Silver Exchange here in Savannah, Tennessee. I do a lot of videos of all of the cool collections that come into the store and some unboxings. I search through junk silver, so if you like that type of content, feel free to like, subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of the cool stuff that comes into my very small coin shop here in Savannah, Tennessee. And on today's show, a customer came in, somebody I've never really dealt with before. They just came in out of the blue, said that they had a silver bar that they wanted to sell, and I started thinking like, okay, cool, yeah, I buy silver bars all the time. What do you have, a 5, 10 ouncer? And he said, no, I got this thing right here. And then he brings out this 50 troy ounce silver bar, and I've never seen one of these before. I've never held one of these. It looks like it's a vintage silver bar that looks like it was hand poured. And I was trying to read the inscription, see if the camera will focus. It says Chattanooga, Tennessee. That 999. I'm pretty sure that's fine silver. And then right here it says Chattanooga Classic. And then I was sitting there going, what does that say? I don't know. It kind of looks like cars. The guy said maybe it's classic bars. And I was like, well, I don't know. So I did a little bit of research, and I think it says Chattanooga Classic Coins, because I was able to find some vintage bars from Chattanooga Classic Coins that looked pretty similar to this. None of them were 50 TO. I'm assuming that's troy ounces. But none of them were that size. They were either 100 or they were smaller 10 ounce bars, 1 ounce bars, but they had that same kind of look. And it is marked 0.999 plus fine silver. So that's always a plus. So just looking at this thing, I was like, man, I've never actually seen a brick like this before. It does look like somebody has already drilled into it just to make sure that it is pure silver, because you're never you can never be too careful, because somebody can definitely put something inside a bar of steel or something like that just to make it weigh a lot more than what it's supposed to. But this bar is supposed to be 50 troy ounces. I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't weigh it because my scale does not go all the way up to 50 troy ounces. I thought it did, but it didn't. Take a look at this picture. So as you can see, my scale does not go all the way up to 50 plus troy ounces. So I couldn't use that scale. So I was like, all right, well, the only other thing I could use is the scale that I use for packing stuff, but that doesn't give me troy ounce conversions. So I was like, all right, so I put it on there, and then check out this picture, and it's 3.7 pounds is what the is what that scale said. So 3 pounds 7 ounces. And then I found this website right here that will kind of give me the conversion. So we got pounds. We're going to put in 3.7 pounds. We're going to convert it to troy ounces. So that is 53.95. So almost 54 troy ounces is what they say this bar right here weighs. So it does say 50 troy ounces. So it weighs more than 50 troy ounces, 54 according to the scale that I use for packing stuff. So I don't know if maybe the conversion's wrong, or maybe this thing just has a more of an odd weight. So that kind of got me a little bit curious. And then somebody drilling into it kind of got me a little curious as well. So I said, well, let me take out the Sigma. Here it is. And I wasn't 100% sure if the Sigma would really read through something this thick. I mean, look how thick it is. So I wasn't sure, but I said, all right, let's figure it out. Let's try to see what we can do. So I ran a few more tests on this guy just to make sure that it is silver and not something else, because I don't want to buy fake stuff. So we're going to put it on silver, and then we're going to test the whole thing. Everything is coming up good. It's saying that it is silver, testing the whole bar, testing the sides. Like it's all good. Testing over here. That looks like it's all good. Doing some more tests. And test the bottom. And I even tested inside this little hole. Shoved it in there. And it kind of gave me a weird reading, but there's like an indent in here from the drill bit that is not letting the sensor like really touch it all the way in, but it's giving a, at least it's, the bubble's in the bracket. It's not in the bracket, but at least it's on the screen. So that made me feel a little bit better. Then it all went good. So I didn't just leave it at that, because you got to remember, this is 50 troy ounces right here. So what I did was I took off this wand and I got the bigger wand just to make sure I would get the same reading. And here we go. So it's giving me the same reading all the way through. Did all of the sides. Everything was coming up good. It's looking like it's a good 50 troy ounce bar. Checking it, checking it, checking it, checking it twice. And it looked good. But I didn't just leave it at that. I said, I want to put it on the sensor. So I tried to get it in here as best as I could, but like it's got to be on the sensor, and then it won't hit if it's flat. If it's flat, it'll give it like a weird reading. So let's put it like that, and it gives us a really weird readings because it's not sitting on the sensor; it's sitting close. So that looked like it was fine. So I said, all right, it passed the Sigma. But I didn't buy it yet. I said, I'm going to do one more test just to make sure. I can't ping this. I did find my pinger. So here it is. Nobody stole it. I think my son was just messing around with it, and he misplaced it. So I found my pinger. But I can't ping this. This is a huge brick. So I guess the only thing I can do is grab my magnet and make sure there's no... It doesn't pick it up. It's doing good. And also, there's a little trick that you can do. This thing should just slide down slowly. There it goes. That is a very good sign that this is silver. And we'll do the front. And it looks like it's going good. Let's go the other way. So this right here is, in fact, it's convinced me. I'm almost 99% positive that this is a 50 troy ounce silver bar from Chattanooga Classic Coins. Not sure what year, but this is a really cool thing to have here at the store now that I was able to pick up. I'm surprised that this type of stuff's still around. It's here. Even in my small town of Savannah, Tennessee, people have this type of stuff in their safes. They've inherited. And times are tough. Sometimes we just got to sell stuff. And off they go. So this is a cool addition to the store. I'm very excited. I'm glad that that's here. So, before I go, I do want to show you something else that somebody else brought in that same day. I bought 2 more ounces of gold, and again, these are the twin maples, the twin leaf maples that there's something special with these. I just don't know what. Can't really find much information on them. Can't really find them for sale anywhere. But this is a different person that brought these. This is the second person that had the twin maples that has come into the store, and they sold them, and they're real. I mean, I can test it with the Sigma. Where's my little wand? That's the big one. So we'll run, and they're good. They are good twin maples. So now I have a lot of these now in the store. So I gotta start selling them because can't keep holding on to them thinking that there's something really special when probably there's nothing really special about them. I just can't find somewhere that sells these. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. That's going to do it for this show. Just wanted to let you guys know what came in. This bar is really cool. It's a very, very cool silver bar. It's actually the biggest bar that I've had here in the store. It is the biggest bar. I think the biggest so far would have been the kilos that I had. Those are 32.15 troy ounces, and this is 50. So now I guess the next thing, well, actually no. Before I started doing videos, actually probably like in the first 2 to 3 weeks of me actually being open, a guy came in and he had one of those 1,000-ounce bricks. He didn't try to sell it. He just wanted to show it to me. He had it in his car, and we went out there, and sure enough, he pulled it back, and it was like this big old solid 1,000-ounce brick. That was really cool to see. I've never seen one before, so it was very, very cool that I got to see one then. But yeah, so far this is the biggest that someone's actually have sold. So we'll see if I can get a 100-ouncer coming in anytime, but I don't know. I got to sell some stuff. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, stay up to date on all of the cool stuff that comes in. And I'm almost to 1,000, guys. Almost to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me out, subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and we'll all be good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day.